You'll be my parachute, baby, know you'll catch me whenever I fall.
Yeah.
I fall. It's like my laces untied, got me tripping right into your arms. Your arms, headed straight down through the night.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another Italian Eats and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. I recently got the chance to spend 5 amazing days in Ireland, and it was such an incredible trip, and I didn't think that it would be as great as how it was. So I'm going to show you everything that I ate. I started off the day at Tesco, which is a very popular grocery store in Ireland and throughout the UK, and grabbed some snacks.
Look at the drinks. There's a smoothie called Skinny Bitch. Wait, what?
And I actually had breakfast with another fellow solo female traveler that I met at my hostel that was also in my same room.
What's the name of your drink again? I think it's called the Skinny Bitch.
These pancakes were really, really delicious. A lot of times when you have vegan pancakes, they tend to be very dense, but these were super light and fluffy. I just think that they were like drenched in syrup, and I'm just not too much of a syrup or a sweetie gal. I just kind of like my stuff plain, but other than that, it was really delicious. After breakfast, we went to a museum to check out some stuff because it was free, and why not? And I decided to get a vegan sausage roll. It was quite tasty. It was super flaky and everything. It was nice. And I just wanted to try as much food as I could, and I really enjoyed it. And then we stumbled upon this absolutely gorgeous flower shop and had such an aesthetic photo shoot with many mirrors that we came across.
Like a midnight drive.
After I ate that vegan sausage roll and a little snack of a banana and some chips, we went to this park with like flowers, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and we were just vibing out because on this day the weather was nice, as you can see, and I was in England for literally almost 3 weeks before that, and the weather was quite terrible there, so I just really got the chance to soak up all the beautiful sun. We decided to break my matcha V card and try matcha for the first time ever, and I ended up liking this one. But my roommate actually told me that this matcha was really watered down and we needed to find another place.
It's actually nice. Wow.
Then for dinner, I was really craving some Ethiopian food, so we went, and I thought it was awesome how they had like cornflakes, but not made from corn. They're made from teff, and teff is such an amazing grain, and it's completely gluten-free, and I just thought it was awesome. The food here was really good. I feel like you cannot really go wrong with Ethiopian food. I just feel like the price was quite high for Ethiopian food because a lot of it is really similar. Like no matter where you are in the world, it's gonna be pretty much the same, but regardless, I really enjoyed the food.
Pressure in my vessel, so I pop. Got me thinking about being what I'm not. Got me questioning my dreams.
So we started off the next day by checking out the National Museum of Ireland, but turns out we couldn't even go see any of the books. We just basically looked at this little exhibit that they had, and it ended up being really cool, but I definitely was looking forward to seeing some books. For breakfast, we went to this bakery place that had amazing bread but no vegan options, so I went over to a vegan cafe and got a chocolate on par, or however you say it, but there was just a little piece of chocolate in there, so I would not recommend that vegan bakery, unfortunately. So it has been over 1 month since I've left Ireland at this point, and I'm still dreaming about this bowl of ramen. It is quite literally the best vegan ramen I have ever received ever. And at the time we went, they had like a lunch special going on. You get a free appetizer included with your bowl of ramen for 17 euros. Typically in the States, that's not the best price, but Ireland is quite expensive, so it was okay for what they offer. Also, they had really cool art in the bathroom. I need you all to look at this. After we had that ramen, we just kind of went on a walk and honestly in search for better matcha than we had the day before, and we stumbled upon this little bar that had like different flavored nuts, and I tried some because a good portion of them were vegan and they were absolutely amazing and tasting. And then we stumbled across this record shop that had reggae and rocksteady vinyls, which just made me feel like at home. Cheers! Oh yeah. Yeah, it tastes different from yesterday. It's a lot more matcha-y. After we had that matcha, we had to stop into this cafe because my roommate is actually Portuguese, and so when she saw the name, we just had to go in and get a pastel de nata. I had no clue what this was. I just kind of went into it without any knowledge, and this turned out being one of the best things I have ever eaten. You like it? Oh my gosh. Then for dinner, we each had a slice of pizza. They had like 2 vegan options, but the other vegan option was quite pricey, so I just went for this one. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty lazy. It was literally just marinara sauce sprinkled with herb and nutritional yeast, and also my slice was very small, and I'm a big gal. I'm gonna need a whole heap of food to feel full, so I was kind of pressed at the little slice they gave me. After that, we went to this place right across from Temple Bar and got some extremely overpriced gelato. At this point, I have been in Ireland for 3 days, and unfortunately my roommate left to go back to her home, and I have 2 more days left in this beautiful country, so I decided to leave the busy, bustling streets of Dublin just for the day and go an hour outside to a town called Bray. This was really cool because I went to this amazing garden and I spent hours there. The entry was literally only 10 euros, and I stayed there for a long time, and I actually decided to pack a little picnic because I had been spending a whole heap of money on food and I wanted to start saving some money. So I just bought some hummus that literally cost me €1, bought some bread that cost me €1, bought some fruit and brought my water, and really just enjoyed myself and the view and being out in nature.
You belong, I heard that the hurricane took you away. Laying out, and I got something for ya. Not my heart, not my space, not my street, which you stay. There's no point without you, and I wanna leave.
I thought it was really cool that the cafe attached to the garden also had a vegan option, and the vegan option looked quite nice. But I went to this city specifically to check out a really famous vegan restaurant, so I decided to save my tummy. On this day, it was very, very cold, so I ordered a tea to warm up because I literally was like shivering. And I find it so weird that a lot of countries in Northern Europe are freezing at this time, literally in June and July. It was just quite strange to me because in Georgia, it was like 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees, like throughout the whole summer.
You'll be my parachute, baby, know you'll catch me whenever I fall. I fall. It's like my laces untied, got me tripping right into your arms. Fly feeling edge of a cliff. Rush of adrenaline in your kiss. Tethered up together, we could go the distance. Yeah, this atmospheric pressure, something when you pull me in. You make me wanna stay. Take a leap of faith. I know that you're safe. I know.
I honestly and truly did not expect to fall in love with Ireland the way that I did. The people were so friendly and so nice. The vegan options were absolutely incredible and some of the best international vegan food scene I have seen in all of my travels. And the nature, it's such a beautiful, beautiful country. And the transportation was also quite great. I just felt like I could do so much as a solo female traveler in this country.
I know you got me.
After my visit to that gorgeous garden, I hopped on a bus and rode for about 20 minutes to this very famous vegan restaurant called the Happy Pear. It is about 1 hour away from downtown central Dublin. And I'm not sure why it is so far from Dublin, maybe because of like rent prices, but this place is absolutely incredible. If you ever find yourself in Ireland, you 100% need to go to this restaurant. If you're in Dublin, just make the bus ride. It's literally no more than €3 to get here from Dublin, and it's 100% worth it. After I had that amazing food, my belly was full, my belly was happy, and I accidentally missed a train because I couldn't figure out how it was working. So I just went to a park and walked around for like 20 minutes and then finally caught the right train. I had an amazing nap and then I woke up and went grocery shopping because the next day I was doing a full day tour to the cliffs of Moher and got a whole bunch of goodies. I actually was gonna make a sandwich, but unfortunately the hostel I was staying at did not have a fridge, which made me super angry, but it is what it is. I decided to grab a super cheap soup that was actually made by the restaurant that I went to earlier in the day because a gal is trying to save money and eating out for every single meal is just way too expensive, especially in Ireland. The soup ended up being really good and the kombucha really helps my stomach. The next day I had to wake up around like 5 a.m. to get ready and catch my bus and everything. I had an awesome seat. I actually had it to myself and we were driving from all the way from one side to the other side of the island. And it was at this point I was so happy that I brought all these snacks because I was able to eat some of them for breakfast, some of them for snacks, some of them for lunch until we got to the cliffs of Moher. It was about like a 3 or so hour drive until we got there. But I'm just going to let the videos speak for themselves for the beauty, absolute beauty of this place. first I was debating doing this tour because it was about $68 and about 50 euros. And I tried to see if I could do it myself. And honestly, if I tried to go over it with the bus and stay at a hostel and everything, it would have been like 5 times as much the price of the tour. So I just decided to do the tour, and it was very much so worth it. We stopped in a town called Galway, and I went to this vegan restaurant called Greens & Co. and I got this delicious bowl with potatoes and harissa and this cashew cream. And even though my face looks very serious, it was just because the food was super hot. The food was very well seasoned and incredibly delicious. In an attempt to save a little bit more money, I went back to the grocery store and had this meal pot from the same company I got the soup from, and it really was not that good. I was actually kind of shocked. It's the last day, and I started off my day with some burdock root tea because we love gut health, and some green apples. And I'm actually catching a flight to Portugal today. Be sure to stay tuned for the next video if you want to see those vegan Portugal vlogs. I had to grab another pastel de nata because it's just so incredible, and I could not wait until I get to Portugal to have more. And I went back to the ramen bar because I seriously have not discovered another ramen place this amazing in all the 24 countries I've been to. I mean, all you have to do is just look at it. It was seriously the best ramen I've ever had in my life.
Baby, alright, been thinking about you lately. Oh yeah, you better tell me what's going on. Come on now.
Right next to that ramen bar, there was this place that sold something called blueberry matcha, and I've never heard of that before, so I decided to try it out, and this is where my newest obsession has begun. The blueberry syrup worked so well with the matcha, and I got coconut milk, and everything just tasted incredible. Oh my god, this is amazing. What the fuck? I still had quite a bit of time before my flight, and I didn't want to sit around at the hostel doing nothing, so I decided to go back to the Museum of Archaeology and check out some things I didn't get a chance to look at before. And don't judge me, but I went to get another matcha, and this time it was lavender flavored. I definitely prefer the blueberry, but the lavender was also very delicious.
Now it's time, I gotta go. The decision's been my fault. It's time now. Wrote these lyrics on my phone. Better than being alone. Maybe I can save my soul. It's time now. Switch it up. Switch it up. Switch it up for a while. Switch it up.
I decided to do this 2-month Europe backpacking trip with literally only 2 backpacks. And honestly, I loved it. The only thing is that the pink backpack was a bit heavy. The one on my back was not much of an issue. Anyways, I decided to grab a nice protein smoothie before boarding my flight. And I was blessed with the window seats. And if you want to see all of my travels in Portugal, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!
It's time now. Switch it up.